Okay, hello. It is our November call, and it is a monthly call, holistic life calls. And here on the panel, we've got Constance from beautiful Holland. Hello, Constance.
Hello, Chrisoula.
And Jill Barham. Hello, Jill.
Hi, good evening.
And Anne Brown, who is a newcomer. Welcome, Anne.
Thank you. Hi.
So hopefully there will be some more people. We are going to start the call as it is. It is a beautiful, super full moon today. It happened already, but we are under the influence of the super full moon. It's really, really close to Mother Earth. So if you have I have felt the actual influence on me. I haven't slept really well recently. I've had dreams. My energy was really low. I was really tense. So I don't know if you felt any of this, but when you said to me, "You look great," I said, "Really? I look great?"
You do. You camouflaged it well.
Yes, I think I do. I do it. Up my sleeve somewhere. Brilliant. So now. I've got two things. One thing I'd like to mention is the wonderful connection with the elements. So under the influence of the full moon, it's really important to spend some time outdoors and connect with Earth, to ground ourselves, and also for us to feel more connected with our inner being, our intuition. If you follow a little bit of the astrology, and I highly recommend to follow Pam Gregory, she's a brilliant astrologer with a lot of experience. You will find out a lot of things. If you go on Facebook or on her website address, you will find out more things about what's happening with full moons or new moon energy, eclipses, and so on. And I work with the Caro Mirror system. You see the bottles behind me, and we've got particular bottles that are actually dedicated to the elements. Jill was part of the brilliant, wonderful celebration of World Earth Day in April, and she has got already a connection with the water element and also with air element as well.
Yes.
So it's the water element is turquoise, and it is wonderful to help release any emotions or anything that makes you feel angry or not enough, or feeling, you're feeling that somehow you're stuck, you're not moving forward. So it's wonderful for releasing. Especially on full moons, it's a wonderful time to release anything that no longer serves you. So if you feel up to it, that's my number one meditation that I propose. The water elemental with turquoise, which is very much about connecting with your intuition and connecting with your it's very much with the Neptune is the planet of connecting with the water elemental with turquoise. So, and then Neptune plays a vital role this time of the year. This, particularly in the second part of November. I would really urge you to find out more about it if you like. It's all about creativity. It's all about mysticism and really connecting with the deep desire to let things go and be in the flow of life. So this is the turquoise, and the other one is something that it's gold, the color gold, and the element is metal. Metal helps us to make transformation and shifts and connect, our chemical transformations. So this is the actual element of autumn. This part of the season. So we could either have the metal, which is very much about transforming and shifting and making things, alchemically for us working, or we can move the water. We can, either for me is good. But at the beginning I was about water, and then I said could be possibly gold. I don't know. I wasn't sure. So anyway, we don't have to decide straight away. But I would like to do the meditation before Jill goes before 8 o'clock. The meditation approximately doesn't take more than 3 or 4 minutes. So, but I tend to also discuss afterwards a little bit about what you experienced, if you wish, if you'd like to share with all of us. And on a full moon is wonderful also to set intentions. So release something that doesn't serve you and set a new intention. Basically, it's great to complete something, see what you learned from it, and then move forward. Change direction if you want to, change direction in life. So again, it could be either of these two elements we can work with, and we can do one today and another one another time. So talking about another time, the next holistic call will be on the 12th of December. Monday,
yay!
Monday the 12th. Yes, you have to be here. Constance is coming over from Holland. She's going to be here for a week.
Yay!
Yes, fabulous. So now, before we do the meditation, it's great to say just a few things. Share where you are. Just if you have any big announcements to make, like da 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 da, Jill. Over to you.
Okay, well, it's funny that you should say, you kind of close the door. As you know, I'm very drawn to turquoise, and when my book is literally, I have just one image to go in my book. Everything is done. It's literally, my daughter's creating me one last image this evening, and it's ready to go.
Fantastic!
I've got all my my testimonies. People have written me some lovely words for it. So it's all just ready. I've created my Amazon Create space, so it's going to be available on Amazon, and then I've got a book launch in London on December the 21st and 22nd, so I'm going to be there speaking from stage as well, but also I'm going to be there obviously signing my book, so I'll post that link if anybody'd like to come. And that's a great event because there's going to be all sorts of people with their books, launching books on that particular day. Lots of people like us, luminaries and heart-centered business owners, coaches, people who are spreading their message. And it's really interesting that, because I can see the moon, even though they said you could only see it in Aberdeen this evening. We can see the moon from here. It's just that way for me.
Oh.
And basically, today is the day that I have completely finished my book. So it's interesting.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what, Jill, when you send me the link to your book and I start reading it, and I saw the first part of it, it really, you moved me so much. I haven't read it all. But it was such a beautiful sensation to see, your words into, it wasn't just you coming on the show and talking about it. Now I could actually read about it. It's a big difference there.
Oh, well, that's good. And that turquoise thing, when I've actually a photograph of me, I think, writing my book with that turquoise bottle sitting next to my Mac, while I'm composing, because you told me it was the element of creativity, and so I used it quite a lot.
Yeah, brilliant, fabulous. I am super excited. And actually, talking about announcements, on the 15th of December, I'm organizing an annual celebration called Honoring Soul Connections. This is something that I've been doing for the last few years. And Jill, if you fancy having a pre-launch of your book.
Oh, yes, we could do that. What day is the 15th? I think I looked. Is that a Friday?
Thursday.
It was Thursday.
Yes. So I will be posting more information about it. But you can come because I will have it open during the day. So if you can join us in the morning, you're very welcome. followed by radio shows, live broadcasting, and then followed by, more drinks and so on after the show. So if, Jill, you cannot make the morning, because I know you've got other things, you can join later on in the afternoon, but it would be wonderful to have you. Yeah.
And I would love to meet you in live. Because I will be there.
You will. Yeah. And okay, and then let's move on to Anne. What have you been up to, Anne? I've been part of your training course. You had an online training course last Friday, and Anne was on my radio show as well a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about the importance of visibility and how important it is for anyone really, but particularly if you run your own business, and just dare to share your light in any way you can really. But Anna, what is your speciality? Because you've got a particular niche.
Helping heart-centered introverts, so people like coaches, holistic practitioners, who struggle to get out there with their business.
Yes.
So who are scared to be visible, scared to talk about what they do, speak to people, promote themselves, basically, and who want to feel confident to attract paying clients so they can make the difference they want to in the world.
Brilliant. And that's where I would like to take us next is the key message of today's call is, of course, the super full moon, which we like to celebrate, but also the importance of being kind to ourselves, to yourself, and also to others. And when you talk about becoming visible, the number one killer of not wanting to be visible, in my opinion, and then you're welcome to share your opinion afterwards, is being very hard on ourselves and thinking, I'm not good enough. And then this is one of the key reasons why people don't just go ahead and I think they know what they want to talk about. Somehow they've got it in them, but they don't want to just dare to go out there. So kindness, being kind to yourself, and just step-by-step approach. And would you like to share something else about from your perspective?
I mean, I agree with you. It's about being kind and not expecting perfection, and building yourself up so that you are kind and compassionate. And as I said to you on the, because it was lovely that you were on my online, on my training last week, what I shared there is that, for all we imagine that people out there are going to attack us, with all their harsh words and reject us and ridicule, actually, the reality is that attack usually comes from within, the way we speak to ourselves. So if we can catch that and be conscious of how we are actually talking to ourselves, when we say, oh, that was stupid, or oh, silly me, we say that. I mean, I used to be like that a long time ago, and I have been through a process of being very conscious. But when I hear people say, oh, silly me, or stupid me, or that is an attack, but it's not coming from outside, it's coming from within. So when we can be conscious of all of those ways that we put ourselves down, and then learn how to be kind.
It is through absolutely, Anne. It is through our words, our thoughts, and also our actions. And sometimes, we're very good at giving to others, but not very good at looking after ourselves, and putting, priority giving to others rather than us. And what you're saying here, and I'm sure, Jill, in your book, you must have. I have no doubt that you put that in your book.
I think that's chapter 2.
I better buy that book quickly then.
So what's sorry, let me just go back. I don't think we mentioned the title of the book, have we?
Oh, it's called the Heart of a Woman.
The Heart of a
The
Woman.
Heart of a Woman. How to look after the heart you give to the world.
Yes. Beautiful. And Constance, you recently also you had a complete closure as well, haven't you?
Yes.
You completed something, a big chapter of your life. Would you like to share with us what's happening? Where are you now? What's happening in your life now?
Yeah, well, I finished my job that I've been doing for 36 years now at the office, and that was the 1st of November was the first day off. No more work. Just enjoy yourself and do the things you like to do. Yeah. So I'm in the process of trying to start my own business and become a coach. Mm-hmm. But I'm an introvert, so I'm really interested in what both of you have to share, because I'm sure it will benefit me if I know more how to deal with that and get myself out there. I still have to figure all of that out. So yeah, let's see if I can do that.
I'm sure you will be able to do it. Yes, you will.
I'm sure I can, but a little help couldn't hurt me.
I wonder if it's different in different cultures. Obviously we've got Chrisoula from Greece and Constantine from the Netherlands. Because I see that as a very bit of an English thing, or a bit of a British thing, of being very self-effacing and what's called, that imposter syndrome. And I wonder, Anne, if you see that across all cultures, or whether you think that some of us are more prone to it than others.
That's interesting. Yes.
Yeah. I think in Holland, from the women that I have worked with, I see that they also have difficulty being visible and are afraid of doing things wrong. So yeah, I still see that in Holland as well. It's not so much different.
So what you say, Constance? Now there's some echo here.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I'll tell you what, Melanie, I would like to say warm welcome to you. I'm going to mute you.
Yes, because it happened when Melanie joined.
Yes, it was you. Sorry, Melanie. You can still hear. You can still see us. You can still hear. But when it comes to say something, I will unmute you. I don't know whether. Okay. So. Well, cultural differences, of course, they exist. But I think the fundamental thing is that people can be either introverts or extroverts. People can feel, conscious about what they say or how they say it, or the conditioning we've got from our, the way our parents brought us up, school, education. So it could be at some point when you were about to share something, somebody says to you, or you don't have a loud voice, or some sort of criticism that really stayed with you for the rest of your life, and then nobody help you to overcome this. And I think
if I might just say, because I'm actually an extrovert.
You are an extrovert. Of course you are.
Of course I am. But that doesn't stop the feeling of being nervous about sharing what I know. Or, for example, I've always been a singer. And so I can stand on stage and sing to thousands of people, and it doesn't bother me at all. But actually getting out and sharing my knowledge in terms of my health coaching and life coaching has been much more of a challenge, because of the self-doubt, because of the imposter syndrome, because it looks like you're setting yourself in competition with other people. I mean, I've been working on this for some time, because I don't feel that I can kind of give to my clients unless I've overcome it myself. But there are still moments of doubt. But I tell you what, and I think, for anybody else on the call, writing a book is so cathartic. because you realize how much you know. You know, I started this book thinking, well, you know, how many chapters am I going to write? And it won't be very long. And it's 222 pages. It's 36,000 words.
Oh.
And, you know, and I haven't even started really.
There will be volume 2 then.
Yeah, volume 2, yeah. So that's a really good way of actually anchoring what you know. And, you know, I work with another mentor and 2 ladies too, because I think it's probably a more of a ladies thing, is that actually you realize that you've become quite selfish. And that, you know, you have got if you've been through a situation, if you've had something in your life, then somebody else needs you. Somebody else needs what you can offer, and actually you're being selfish by not offering what you can give to those people. You're not going to be able to help everybody in the world, but actually, even if you just help one person or 5 people, then you know you're completely validated.
It's actually how you're offering your service to the world. Yes, brilliant. Okay, fantastic. So Melanie, actually, or shall I call you Mel? Is it Mel you prefer, or Melanie? Anyway, Mel just recently hosted a TEDx Talk in Nantwich.
Oh
yes, if you haven't ever been part of or watched a video or whatever, you know, I'm sure it's worth checking out on YouTube, because you'll find lots of videos and lots of great
I love TEDx. I'd love to speak at a TEDx event as well. That
right, would be there you go. We've got a few people available here, Mel.
Hi.
So there you go. So you can now say a few things about Mel. It's wonderful to have you, a newcomer as well as Anne. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I'm good. Yes. Sorry, I'm listening intently.
Okay. Basically, because I know time, it's we've got a bit of a limitation. I'm going to unmute you again, and I'm going to do a meditation. Okay, I will explain in a moment.
I'm going to get my bottle. Are we doing blue?
Yes.
Let's get my bottle.
Turquoise speaks to me. Turquoise speaks to me more. Basically, Mel, I was telling you about the color healing, the color therapy, and we're going to do a meditation today. And I offer that as part of the holistic calls. And particularly today, it's really wonderful because we are under the spell of the super full moon, and water element is great for releasing and cleansing, and also bringing more of an inspiration and creativity in your life. So I think we can do with all of that, can we not?
Yes, absolutely.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray some of the water element, and you need to just make yourselves comfortable, and it's going to take not more than 3 or 4 minutes. So the complementary color of turquoise is coral. And the actual every spritzer, we've got essential oils in them. So the turquoise has got rose and geranium. So rose is beautiful, makes you feel really, really cared and really loving, you know. So the turquoise also helps you really communicating from the heart. Okay, so it connects the heart with the throat. Is the in between. The heart is green and the throat is blue, and turquoise is in the middle. So it helps the flow of expression, of communication, what we call heartfelt communication. Yeah. So Jill has been using that while she was writing her book, and I'm going to spray. Basically, you spray a little here. And I'm saying that because color is vibration, is energy. So I'm saying that out to everywhere you are. Okay? Just put your feet on the ground and just make sure that you feel comfortable. Close your eyes. Okay. Okay. Now, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Now, find yourself on the seaside, somewhere. It could be somewhere Mediterranean seaside, somewhere tropical, wherever you want to be. And you're looking at a beautiful turquoise sea. Begin walking into the warm sea and start swimming. A pod of dolphins join you, and you swim with them until you realize that you have followed them under the water and you are perfectly able to breathe. The dolphins move away, and in the distance you become aware of a huge whale that is just waiting for you to notice her. She approaches you slowly so as not to frighten you. As she comes closer to you, you feel her energy, and is so ancient and so wise that you totally relax as she transmits her peace to you. She moves until she makes eye contact with you, and as you look into her eye, you feel quite hypnotized as she's actually transmitting to you the information you need right now. She is your record keeper, and now is the time for you to remember. Just allow the information to be transmitted. You do not always need it in your conscious mind. It is time for you to be reminded what you came here for. And when you're ready, she's going to transmit that into your cells. Take the time to connect with the whale, connect with this beautiful creature, and see how you feel. I'm going to allow just a mini pause for you. If you've got a question, if you've got something you would like to ask, this is the time to do so. If not, just stay silent and feel how you're bringing in all the information from your record keeper. When you feel complete with the whole transmission and connection, the whale swims away, and you gently bring your consciousness into the room. And when you're ready, open your eyes to a new moment. Hello, hello. Are you back?
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, we've only got just a few minutes. I know Jill needs to go. So, Jill, thank you so much for being part of the call tonight.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. Bye now.
Bye, Jill.
So, how was it for you? Would you like to share your experience? How did you feel? Did you have any particular this particular transmission? How did it feel to you? A connection with the water and the whale. Was it strange for you? Who would like to start?
No, I like the connection with water. I always do.
Yeah.
That's because I love the blue colors, and I chose so many when you asked me to choose.
Yes.
It always lights me up. I don't know. It's important for me to see or imagine or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't feel some connection with the whale, but I have sometimes it doesn't reach my conscious mind. So sometimes I can feel the energy, but if you ask me what happened, I have no clue.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. Yeah. Thank you, Constance. Thank you. Sometimes, we don't have to analyze it too much either,
No.
So, Anne, would you like to share something?
Yes. Well, it's funny you chose water, because I had my I think it's Chinese horoscope done, and I'm a weak wood, and I need water. I need water and I need wood. So it's interesting that I am drawn to water.
Yay! I am wood too, and I need water too.
Yeah. So I've always been drawn to, my very favorite place to be in the world is in the forest with running water, running stream nearby. That's my meditation visualization. But in the one you just did, I didn't get any particular conscious message from the whale, but I did feel really relaxed being in that water, swimming underwater, being able to breathe. That's very relaxing.
Beautiful.
Thank
you. Mel, let me just unmute. Okay, there you are. So would you like to share? Hello.
I just, it was certainly very relaxing thinking about all the different colour blues. I started off visualising this beach in Australia and the water maybe not being so blue, but when you were saying about swimming with dolphins, the water became more blue, and I like this concept of being able to breathe underwater, and it's quite good timing. I spent a lot of time under the water yesterday with my daughter learning her to swim. So I was thinking, I'm being under the water, and how would that feel if you could breathe and things? And that was really, great.
Liberating.
It was liberating, yes. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. So we've only got 5 minutes left before the end of the call tonight. If you feel drawn to colour, if you feel drawn and you like to know more, I'm actually going to start running some online courses. So the first one I am really feel drawn to start with before the end of 2016 is on the 29th of November. So why 29th of November? Because it is new moon, and it's great for new beginnings. It's great for making, taking action, new steps, new initiatives. So if you're drawn, I will actually have it available for people to come here in the circle here in my little sanctuary of color, but we'll also have it available online. So we could actually connect. If you are far, you cannot come here, we can still connect in that way. And I will record it, and then I can pass it on to you. So that's, I'm going to send you more information out. And then this is going to be the first of the online courses I'm going to offer, with the option for people to come and join me here in my own space. So if, Mel, she's only just quarter of an hour away from me. So if you fancy it, you can come here. But Constance, she lives in Netherlands, so not very. And Anne lives probably a couple of hours away or more.
I live in Scotland.
You live in Scotland, even further. A beautiful Scotland. So anyway, this is going to be, and then the first part of the color online color courses, it would be based on the elements. So we're going to go through the elements, including wood, water, air, metal, and which one? Another one I didn't mention, and earth, of course. Brilliant. So let's finish off the call tonight with an intention. It would be great for us to say one thing that you would like to achieve, maybe in the next month coming, or maybe in 6 months' time, or next year. But it could be a big intention. It could be a small intention. You know what I mean? It could be something coming from your heart. Okay, I'll start. Okay. Well, actually, I did set the intention by saying I'm going to create the new online courses. To get connected with color therapy, make it even more accessible to people. So that's my intention, to make people more aware of the beauty and magic of color, and bring that healing into their everyday lives, and make it easy for people to connect with color energy. For me, that's really important. There you go. Yeah. That's mine. Right.
Lovely.
Who's next?
I'll go next. Yeah. So I'm hosting, or I'll be running an online course next year, probably March, I'm thinking. February, March, to enable more people to access my help. So introverts who struggle to get out there with their business. And I'm in the process of researching with people to find out what they want, what they would want to have included in this course.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Anne. Thank you. I'm just seeing that we've got only 1 minute left. Constance?
Yeah, I'm wanting to set the concept of my new business and the name. That's what's on the list first. So
okay, well, let us know if you need any help. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And Mel?
For me, it's about connecting with 10 people per day, and evoking positive emotion basically in at least 10 people a day, which I know is into my bigger goals and my bigger picture.
Fantastic. Okay, beautiful. I will be posting the link to you in the group Life Inspired Conversation. Mel, if you're not part of it, I will add you to that. Okay. At the moment, I'm going to say thank you to all of you for being on the call tonight, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Bye.